He threw the bottles on the ground, making the desk erupt in fire.
Metal does melt.
Yeah, but cast iron don't, and that's what the saves are made on. Ah, well.
Ooh, lovely mic
Wes,
is
stop
that?
raping your mic.
Hold on, I'm just gonna run my fingers away my for a couple seconds. Alright, so...
Somebody please type to me when this is over. My mic is completely off.
Oh, Lord.
I think it means headset. Okay, it's over.
Alright.
Alright then, well,
So, no dice on the safe.
okay, so, let's see,
I'm guessing there's really nothing like
Days.
in that black spot.
I moved over here to what is this room over here where I'm at?
Oh, sorry, let me reveal the rest of the areas here real quick. So, where are you? Trying to find you. That's the stables. Smells like
Okay.
horse shit.
Gotcha.
Literally.
Does he have a dire lion I can take? Fucking with you. What's down here that's still blacked out?
It's gonna be Jake's question until the thing of it.
I'm trying to fucking reveal it. It's giving me a
It's you.
huge...
You're down there. That's what's down there.
Yeah, I know, because I moved myself down there for Paul's convenience. And this area over here is still blacked out.
Oh, I forgot that people...
I'm just
Oh, I forgot.
trying to get a look at,
Question?
Go ahead and ask.
Oh, Wes, you have one of those now. If you can hear me.
Sorry,
Probably not.
Mike, you're asking a question?
Yeah. Friend, you wouldn't happen to know if there were any secret compartments anywhere located inside of the mansion?
He looks at you like you're stupid. You think the knob would tell me?
No, I don't. However, I thought
Well, I
you might
don't.
have observed one.
No, just came in here today.
alright. Bad luck with that one. Let's see. This really sucks. We have no, like, way of really telling where he was.
We didn't really have anything like after we killed him.
Yeah.
What is the manor made of?
Mostly stone. There's some wood flooring in places that have been destroyed recently and or have been torn up to be reconstructed.
Damn. I wanted to burn the damn building down.
Well, the property's got to be worth something to the city of Saltmarsh, so...
Well, is there any deeds around, or... I assume that went up in fire.
I don't think we could, like, take
Possibly.
it.
Besides, just
Considering-
taking the deed does not give you legal right to the,
Possession
no
is
one
9/10
lives
of the
here.
law.
That's how it works in all the old Western movies.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
Sorry, has anybody
It's
said
funny
something there?
because nobody...
By the
actually
law
lives
of the jungle, we have taken what we have killed.
Sorry, lawyers say it's not. They say it's part of the property of the city of Saltmarsh.
Damn it!
Everybody.
Okay.
Hey, Wes.
I don't know.
I say let's
You gotta-
save and then go kill everything that we can try to kill, and then unsave. JK.
You guys are a force to be reckoned with, and people are starting to take note, by the way.
Wes, did you see
You're going to
my
have a
note
lot of
in chat?
unwanted and wanted attention in the next couple months.
I'm guessing
Yeah.
that.
Wes,
We need to make we need to build
Let's overthrow the government and make the city ours.
we need to make
Read.
ourselves we need to release a rap album saying Waterloo and Co ain't nothing to fuck with so that people don't mess with us.
if we release a
Sign saying,
fucking
"Come do
rap,
it."
I'm leaving. Period. I'm not coming back.
Drop me a
I
beat,
think
Dale.
what you said.
I'm cutting this off right here.
Okay,
First of all, how the hell are you going to get a rap recording out without a bard?
DJ,
screw me up.
He's got a point. Alright, well then, fuck it. We'll search for any documentation that we can find that wasn't destroyed. And we'll take that.
Well, there's a shitload of work orders and what looks like standard cubicles for, or you assume with housework and management of his property.
Right. We can,
Around here and here.
can we just peruse those really quick, see if there's anything interesting?
If you're looking for something incriminating, not really. This is pretty much all work orders and messages about, you know, farming yields and taxation and so on and so forth.
Okay.
It's a shitload of really boring, dry math, and even Bob Janae doesn't have the head for that shit.
Yeah. Alright, well then I say we peace out.
Talking about and a calculator on legs.
I'm gonna take a quick dive in the little pool here, clean myself off of blood. Now I'm gonna walk out through the hole in the wall.
It's probably shit. You just don't know it.
I hope it
Just
is.
like the
Bullshit area.
Americans. Just like
Fortitude save.
Remember the freaking pool that you like three of you guys like submerged yourselves in for the ambush? It was ended up
That
being
smell
a
has still
cesspool.
not come off of you.
It was. It ended up being a cesspool.
Is there any food?
Yep, in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Have some
fatty.
food.
Looks like the,
How about whiskey?
It's gotta be food in the almond.
there's sadly no high quality whiskey, only wine in the cellar.
Oh, that's fine.
Take it.
Nope.
Elves like wine.
More like, guys, we're about to be kind of lying low for a while because
It's
the
not even
military
very
made
good wine, it's more like wild turkey.
Oh,
the
let's steal the
military.
food.
Yeah, so we're gonna go hole up in our shop for a bit, and you know, work on that and
I would
do
like
that all night.
Does everyone have their cameras on, or is it just me?
Just
You're fucking
You've
nuts.
been frozen in the same position for
a while.
15 minutes now.
Wow, yeah.
my camera's through XSplit, so.
So yeah,
Same
it looks like the people who work in this building, like the civilians, left in a fucking hurry because some of them still have their shit in the bedrooms.
All right, well, that's I walked
We
out.
need to
the,
find journals.
Well, it's not like betrayed people yesterday.
Let's make
Nobody
just
plays
find
the
journals
villain
so
in
we
their
can-
own story.
We can
Yeah.
release it to the public about a bestseller and make money off of it.
What are you talking about? If you're playing chaotic evil, you definitely play the fucking villain in your own story. And you know it.
Not really. He was like, "This feels good to me. Fuck all y'all."
Exactly. All right, so
What's that?
Yeah.
You don't agree with me butchering children? I don't give a shit.
yeah, no, so
Snickers, anybody?
Teo, we can hear your shit.
That's Sam, not Teo.
I just saw Teo crumpling something up over there, though. So
wobble, wobble, wobble. All right, well, if we don't have anything else, we ganked all the food, important notes, and we have a bunch of other
jank
shit.
all the food.
Why
Yeah.
not?
I'll consider it 5 days rations for each person then. Considering
Yeah,
you jacked all the stored stuff in the basement too.
And you
we're-
work and eat, so we're
Yep.
just gonna steal all yours.
The Inquisitors are kind of looking at you sideways, like, okay.
I'm scared of the
Bitches
food.
gotta eat, motherfuckers!
Slash and grab. And Sir Roderick has already gone off to whatever next bold quest he has in mind.
Yep. This is why I
Well,
left,
like
so
they
that you guys
mustache
could take
grooming.
all the food. Because if
Hey,
I
but
don't
he
see
knows what he like totally knows for a bunch of shifty assholes. He just like doesn't want to admit it to himself.
nope, I just turn my back
Let's
and
just
say,
go
"Oh,
back, we're done.
you guys went to the store. So nice of you."
Let's just
I
go.
am pointedly not going to ask how you acquired
Can I
it.
steal a chair?
Yes.
You can jank a chair if you want to.
Really?
It's not gonna look, conspicuous.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I mean,
Wes
it's
is
like,
actually here.
With the
let's
chair.
face it,
When I looked at my workshop, I didn't see a chair, so I think I need a chair.
we can buy you a chair.
No, I want this chair.
Go ahead and jank the chair then.
Alright, thank you, chair. Just gonna remind you how silly we're gonna look going through the town carrying crates of food and
blood-stained
wine.
chair.
I found it on the way. I don't know what
Really
you're talking
awesome,
about.
like,
We
Bloodstained
found it
chair,
in the
5
trash.
suits of armor.
I found it in the trash in a dumpster. I don't know what you're talking about.
Look what fell off the back of a wagon.
This chair!
Fortunate.
I feel gravity returning to us.
Antwies. Fortunate bunch.
What is York? Is he like chaotic good or what?
I think he's neutral.
I think you should steal this table for me.
There's no one that's evil except Teo, I think. Teo's evil.
Teo's the token evil party member.
Yeah.
I don't even think Wes is here. I think Wes is here, but not here.
For myself.
Oh,
What's up, Sam?
can I steal a table?
Wes.
Yes, you can steal a table.
You might have
Read
to
in
switch your
game.
alignment to chaotic evil instead of chaotic neutral if you keep this up, Sam.
Sam's lawful neutral.
Yeah.
Or
You have a
neutral?
+2 greatsword now.
That's not
Wes.
really
Add it so I can read
law-abiding,
it.
dude.
It's the law of the jungle.
Welcome to the jungle,
I have
bitch!
my own law.
You're gonna die!
Teo's laugh just makes me laugh every single time.
I mean, honestly, Teo probably janked everything that wasn't nailed down, but I don't, none of you guys saw that.
No, even the shit that was nailed down, I pried out the nails.
How does he carry it all? Where does he put it?
I have
Watch
a,
back.
I put it in my bag of holding, my big steel sack.
You have a
Cool.
bag of holding.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
Bag of
Teo's
it.
laugh.
You're selling one at thinkgeek.com.
Alright, so, yeah, let's head
Lady
back
J.
to our...
Bird is strong as fuck looking over a character sheet. Jesus Christ.
What?
17 strength is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, for like a 5'2"
That's like
fucking...
Yurik's strength, and Yurik is 6'1" and muscle.
She's a 5 foot, 100 pound midget.
Yeah, she's a
Like
5
one of
foot,
those
100
bodybuilders.
pound, roided
She
out.
looks like a Russian shot putter.
I am
Core
slow.
strength.
Because
To
we are-
our land. To our building.
One
Yeah,
second.
we're
So,
bowling. Is that-
I'm gonna assume that that you guys spend about half a month lying low, which gives you time to renovate this shit.
Yeah, we're gonna renovate and all that, and
The
also
upstairs bedrooms are intact, but you had 6 of them knocked out to make room for the offices.
I wish my work area was over a little bit, like one over. It's okay.
Also, we're gonna have 3 off. I think, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, you get an entire big ass room to yourself.
I know, I just gotta figure out where I'm gonna put my table.
I mean, by the way, this is a seat over here. It's just made of stone, so it won't catch fire. Or something called.
Oh,
Is there any bit of this area that's devoted for my character, or
No.
No.
Other than your room, pick one.
What are you gonna do? Alan whore
this
in
room.
it? There's a bar already.
There's a fucking bar over
I think
here.
we're bunking together, 2 people in a room with bunk beds, so that we can rent out more rooms for
Forrest
mine.
can bunk with me.
hot bunking it, I guess.
I'm bunking with Lady J, bro.
yeah, no, they
No,
they
no,
yeah they
no.
fuck all the time.
You're
Alright,
sleeping with
take-
Gabriel
fuck with
Waterloo,
me.
bro.
Yep, there we go.
Top bunk.
I'll go with Yurk
Share
because
the bunk. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll go with Yurk so he won't backstab me in the night.
Didn't mean to do that.
Today, you're on your own.
Yeah, Babajay gets his own fucking office. over here,
If you
too.
want, Paul, just knock down this wall and give that whole big space to Baba Jada. Because
Alright,
why
yep,
the
give me a
fuck
second.
not? No point, not having it like that.
Yeah,
I
this,
guess
this
I
makes
guess
sense.
we'll just the main bartender then.
Is that a
Fuck
piece
it,
of
that's
pizza?
gone. I have no clue, dude. You're asking the wrong man.
Looks like
We have to obtain a bartender and a housekeeper.
Hey, I'm a
And a
bartender.
bouncer.
And
A bartender
not a
who is not an
bouncer.
alcoholic midget.
And
Work
we
for
need
a bouncer.
housekeeping.
You can be a housekeeper.
We really just need those
Yeah,
3
that's
things.
not
We
bad.
kind of need like
Lord.
a security in our bar so that when we're not here, we need a bartender and we need a housekeeper.
Alright, Michael gets a nice ass fucking room.
Well, yeah. He needs to read.
Motherfucker needs to.
Well, every single room is fucking 10 feet wide. I don't plan to spend a lot of time up here. I'm a forest person.
I'm
sleeping
guessing this is
basically outside.
Gabriel's.
No, that's not
That's
one
just
room.
the general office.
That's
I know
our
you guys
general
can go in there if you want to manage something, but really you should leave it to somebody with good appraising skills or whatever.
That's not really for
Probably
appraising.
should.
Appraising is going to be up here.
I
That's
mean,
where that's going to be done.
This one is for the antisocial black guy. Hey!
This one is for if me and Gabriel have to meet with somebody, or one of
This
us
is
have to
my
meet with
seat,
another
because my
person.
seat's pretty.
You can sit in
You
the
know
back
what,
and
that's
menace
actually-
them.
That's actually not a bad representation of what my real room looks like, Paul.
Yeah,
Except you put a computer on the desk.
yeah, pretty much. And the bed is closer to the desk.
That's true.
Whatever.
My room's
Actually, my
sexy.
bed is like maybe 3 feet from my desk.
Well, good
I'm gonna
thing.
improve the beds for the actual player character rooms. If you give me a second.
Me and Jess will take this one.
Let's see. I'm
Which
going.
one are we taking?
I think we need a corner.
Yeah, Sam, let's go corner.
I just want to
Sam
be able to have.
Sam and I take the corner because I do not want to hear them fucking.
The walls are pretty thick, and this entire building is constructed.
Gabriel, I don't know what you're talking about,
constructed
'cause
of
that's exactly
oak,
what we're going to be doing.
and the lower floor has been remodeled with pine for
I
whatever.
think it's
reason.
we need you in the corner because we don't want to hear what you're going to be doing.
Just a picture of what my room
Praise P-Lord!
here's
Praise
what
Peter.
it looks like.
Praise the cheese wheel.
Jeez,
You still don't
You
get the
missed
joke.
it.
Just get over it.
He's still off.
Oh my god, that picture, Teo.
Aight,
Fuck it, two beds.
Yep, that'll be fine.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah.
Really looking
We can have a
forward to
little.
that.
We can have a little nightstand in between them and shit, and we can.
I
Just,
think we should put them together, and then we'll sleep together.
And snuggle.
I hope you do know that Gabriel Waterloo sleeps in the buff.
That's what he was banking on.
Join the club.
You act like this is a problem for Carter.
Just letting you know. Cheese wheel, middle of the night.
I think he's kind of looking forward
Are
to
we
it.
having another homosexual cowboy? Teo, can
What
you...
is that? Is that
What
supposed
is
to be a
this, some sort
bunk
of
bed,
gay
Paul?
cowboy movie? No, it's a movie about gay cowboys.
No, what is
Teo,
this?
can we not watch you do that? Good, thank you.
Alright, so I don't
I think
know.
we should have like bigger rooms and stuff, so they cost more money.
This is Wes and Teo,
Well,
I guess, over here.
sadly, if you want to afford a bigger place, you're going to need to buy an entirely new building because the lot is
No, I mean
pretty
like
specific.
have different beds for different rooms for like so like 2 beds and then 1 bed with like a
You
big
guys aren't
bed.
exactly a high-class establishment, but go on.
We don't need it at this point. I mean, quite frankly, if you realize this bed is like 5 foot wide.
Well, we're still gonna have fucking 6 rooms, and it's
Well, we're gonna have.
we're like a fucking prehistoric Walmart here. Okay, we have everything here.
Actually, let's see. We're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because
Sorry, your bed is getting remodeled. Give
we're
me
gonna
a
have
second.
7 rooms.
Plenty of rooms to run out.
Well, how long would it take for me to rifle my barrels?
I would guess about a week.
Or do you want me to roll for it?
You're not going to need to roll for it. I'm just going to assume that you take 10 and apply your gunsmithing skill.
Does my
you're gonna need
gunsmithing skill go up?
Dude,
No,
if
you
one of
need, you get it. You level it up when you. Sorry, your skill
I'm
goes
just-
up when you level up.
I'm just waiting for the night to happen when frickin' Corvus or Lady J falls out of the bed and it gets wedged in between the tiny space between the bed and the wall and gets stuck.
It's like
Yeah, dude. Like we're not gonna.
Waterloo, help!
We're naked!
Hey,
Help!
capable of throwing the bed aside herself.
That would be really awkward. Like,
Yeah, no shit. It's
no,
to
like
be
you
honest-
wedged-
You notice that Lady J is probably strong enough to just fucking throw the bed with one hand. Right?
Probably like push the bed aside.
How much strength does my character? My character has. Oh, he's only.
You're a
You-
wimp.
I have 14.
Yeah, compared to the rest of this party. But seriously,
I got
he's
14
okay. So the
strength.
average strength of a soldier's gone through boot camp is 13.
I have 14 strength. I'm a bull.
What is
I
that?
have 7.
I have 15.
control your children, Wes. Ow!
Hey Paul, can you link me like the guns I can smith?
It's legit.
1 second.
Can me and Waterloo go out in an attempt to find the
It
3
takes you a
people
while.
we
It
need?
takes at least a week to figure out how to make a gun, and then some time to build it.
Alright,
That's
me and
fine.
Waterloo are gonna go and look for 3 people to man the like bouncer security person.
Omarn is out of a job now.
No,
we
let's
shall
go
hunt
find
down
Elmarn.
Elmarn. And then we're gonna need,
Although he might be a little pissed at us because we did just kill his boss.
Yeah, I'd hold off on that for a bit at least.
Yeah, let's hold off on that.
He doesn't
Let's-
know that. No one
Here's the
knows.
list of firearms.
No one knows.
We're gonna ignore the advanced firearms for now, given that you're the only person to have made these.
We're just
well,
gonna.
we could
no,
seek
we
him
should-
out and have
We should.
Jake.
No, we should
deplo-
start the rumor that it wasn't us. We should start the rumor that it
No.
was like a.
Dude, you fucking walk through the streets carrying like bloodied and battered shit from the people you just out.
Yeah, and like food and wine and fucking.
We need to go to Omar and have Jake kind of like diplomacy, like there was no other choice. This was the only way for us to save Saltmarsh.
Or we could
Well,
just hire
gonna convince
somebody
It would
else.
technically work. You could probably just wait a month for him to need a job more than he cares about his honor.
Let's just throw a help wanted sign in the window and throw all of our useless loot, like them 5 things of plate armor. What's them going to be worth?
Give me.
I'm gonna assume they're about a third of market value. To
Okay.
sell, unless you're just gonna try to compete with the fucking blacksmiths guild.
Nah, we're just going to sell them for startup cash for our money. We
Or you
need
can
to
move
hire
your shit now. But if you hold down Alt, I'm pretty sure you can move like halfway through a square. Like so.
Oh, that's cool.
Haha! I can move Yurik.
Dope.
Oh.
So, yeah,
Yes, I can make a
I'm
pistol
poking up
sword
behind
thing.
Trevor. Yeah. Look at
What
that.
else?
Look at that.
we have that +1 greatsword of Wes's that we can sell now because he has his +2. What else we got?
I think we have a short sword +1
You
that we
need those
never
art
sword.
pieces appraised before you can sell them, because for all you know, you could be fucking getting ripped off. That shit has got to be valuable, given that at least one of those is an ancient lizard man relic.
Well, we have a short
we
sword
could give that to
+1.
what's
Here, I'm
his
gonna list
name.
everything that we have to sell right now. I know we have that.
Sorry, what did you say, Jess?
Maybe we can give it to the Battles of People at Embassy.
I mean, that'd be the good thing to do, but the smart thing to do would be to fucking ransom it to them or offer to sell it at a discount to them. That's me
Works, yeah.
speaking as Teo, as scumbag Steve.
Yeah.
We don't
Good
have to
guy.
say it. We can say, hey, look what we
Good
found.
guy Gabriel says, let's just... Here you guys go. Slan was there, so it's like... This is
Slan
Slan.
did not notice Teo stealing it from his private collection of artwork.
Yes.
I think we should give it to Slan for helping out.
Why?
Because I'm
Yes.
also good.
You
Yeah, 'cause
don't know that Teo has it.
We
Did we?
do, though, because it's
Did he-
been...
Did he tell you in game?
Did he
How
walk
can we
back
not
with us?
see it?
Well,
Did he
Teo is
walk-
a sneaky fucker, and it's not like he hasn't stolen shit before.
How can we not see it?
Yeah, he's carrying art. It's not hard to see.
For all you know, he may have just shoved it in his ass pocket.
Alright then,
Completely.
Alright then, well, in the month that we've been chilling out in this bitch, I'm gonna go through Teo's shit and just make sure he hasn't stolen anything.
Hey, hey, hey!
Hey, yeah, don't do that. You're supposed to look the other way.
That's not how
If you
this.
do, you're gonna realize he's been stealing a lot of stuff, and your character is going to
We're getting
legally
the
have to
art.
kill
We're
him.
getting the art for startup cash.
That's it,
Yeah, we're selling the art for startup cash. It's...
Well, then sell it at a discount to the Lizardman.
dude. If I see you going through my shit, I'm
Finder's
gonna-
fee.
You're technically evil right now, and I can technically smite the dog shit out of you, son.
I would leave if we did that.
No, he is evil. It's not technical.
I'm not lawful.
And the thing is, you need somebody to do the shit that you're not allowed to do, and that everyone else would find too distasteful to fucking do, because you're pretty sure that you're not gonna. At some point, you may need to pickpocket an orphan, and I'm
My
pretty sure
character-
neither you nor Corvus is gonna do it.
Yeah, it's getting
do
good.
it.
Yeah, I get it.
No, my character literally doesn't care. It's just like, you ask me to do it, I'll do it. Or you suggest that I do it, I'll do it.
Hey,
Teo
Paul,
was the one. Yeah, Teo was the one who bumped
up,
himself
Sam?
down to evil.
how do I make a double hack butt?
Double hack butt. What the fuck is a hack butt? That's gonna be pretty expensive, keep in mind, to create, but you could. Let's see, that's a double length rifle, uses a pair of... That's a fucking car mounted gun. You set it up
Yes.
on a carriage and you use it to shoot at people.
Perfect. Oh, I
Can I
have the
carry
perfect
it?
song.
No,
I have
it's
the
too
perfect-
big. If you're a large creature, you'd be able to do it, but it'd still be pretty hard.
And besides, Mike, Teo didn't have to tell us because it went into the party fund.
Yeah. No, I know.
So I know about it. I'm gonna go
That's what I
give it to
was
Slon.
insinuating, wasn't I?
So Paul, what can I make?
No, you were
like-
insinuating that Teo didn't tell us about
One
it, so
second.
our characters had no knowledge. But it was a party fund, so it's common knowledge.
I mean, Corvus probably knows because he deals with it, but you don't deal with the party fund at all.
He
My
knows
name's on the
about
fucking-
it.
All right, so let's
Don't
see here.
worry.
You specialize in pistols, right, Sam?
Do I didn't know I specialized in pistols.
I'm gonna check your character sheet real quick here and see if you do or not.
I don't think I do.
See, Carter Milner. No, but you will start specializing at level 5 or so.
Really. I feel like pistols don't do a lot of damage though.
They don't. The main advantage they have is they get be held one in each hand, and you do have 2-weapon fighting, so it'd probably be better to be sticking with those.
Alright.
You're a cowboy.
Musket Warhammer. That just sounds so awesome.
Musket, what?
Musket Warhammer.
That does sound pretty fucking sweet, I'm not gonna lie.
And a pistol sword cane.
Oh Lord.
What? A pistol
Alright.
sword cane.
It's a
Yeah.
pistol and is very easy to hide,
That's awesome.
because it's
So
part
what-
of a
how about a
cane, so you just
pepper
point the
box?
cane at it and shoot. Pepper box actually would not be a terrible weapon, ironically.
Let's
Has
go.
6 barrels and can be rotated between
Yeah, it's
shots.
like a revolver, basically.
Kind of
Let's go.
shitty as you need a free hand.
Let's go get these things appraised.
One moment. You could
Yes.
make a pepper box. I would personally recommend the double-barreled, though. Still,
Why is that?
because it doesn't. You can use 2 in each hand and still manage to reload them.
I can't use 2 peppers?
No, you need a free hand to rotate the barrel.
Oh.
So
So
you
if I
need
got
to
a
reload.
revolver, it would be, I could have 2 of
If you
those.
use a revolver, it's a free. You only need the hand holding it to change the barrel. But finding a revolver, finding someone who could make a revolver would be pretty difficult, given there's only maybe 5 or 6 people in the world who know how to make guns.
Oh, I'm not worried about that yet. I was just making sure.
You probably have to ask a fucking god how to do it.
So, can Gabriel go to the art and I go to Slon?
Where are you going to go to get it appraised?
That's up to Gabriel. I think he has
So-
his mic muted.
You come to a decision
45.
yet?
I'm not muted. Am I?
No, I saw Jake's
Sam?
mouth moving.
Well, Paul,
Have you come to a decision as to what weapon you want to make?
I'm not going to make any weapons because there's no other weapons that I can make that's going to help me at all.
You can make another double-barreled pistol with your new +2 cold ore.
But what about, oh, I could do that. Yeah, that's fine.
Let me see how much that would cost and how long it'll take you to create it. I mean, it's going to cost you almost nothing to
But what
make
about
it.
rifling the barrels too?
Rifling the barrels will take another week for you to figure it out in a day or 2 for each weapon, depending on how many barrels the gun has. I'm going to assume that you do it as soon as you get your machinist tools in the forge, so your current weapons are rifled.
Or what?
Are rifled. Their range is doubled.
Alright.
They're actually half-assedly accurate now, so.
Yes. Okay, so let's go get this junk appraised.
So where are you going to head?
Let's see. Let's look at these handouts.
Go to that old
So,
bat we went to that one
+2
time.
cold double-barreled pistol.
Yeah, but that's magical items. These aren't necessarily magical.
It'll take you about 2 weeks with the help of Bob today to make a +2 and cold double-barreled pistol.
Do it. We got downtime.
Yeah.
Babajade's help. Why does Babajade have to help?
Because Carter has no experience in working with any sort of magic. And he's working with straight-up magical ore, so he's going to put you on consultation. Like, hey, is doing this a terrible fucking atrocity of an idea?
Yes. The answer. Yes.
No, it's not.
Right. Okay. So,
What are my chances of blowing myself up should I do this?
Yes.
Mathematician's answer is not particularly helpful here.
Yes.
Says the server is busy at the moment. Please try again.
that's
Gonna
weird.
somehow.
Yeah.
So, Jake, for the appraising.
I'm looking at what we have and trying to figure out where we
Alright, while he does that, let me go to Slan.
All right. Slan greets you at the Lizard Man Embassy and looks up to you.
Hi, Slan. Good to see you again.
Sarian, nice to see you as well.
A bow and, gracious attempt.
He bows to you as well. He's currently polishing a sword. Trying to remove the blood from it still.
I asked him about the, Arrows of Kadest. I'd heard you might have been one who would know about that.
He thinks for a second. And keeps thinking. Well, I had to make a check for Slan to see if he actually knows anybody.
Bastard.
Well, he kind of gives you a half awkward glance. You could ask Calabog, probably. You
Is
would
there-
know if anyone.
Is there an easy way for me to find a way to get a hold of Calabog or send message to Calabog?
I have a
He
whisper
talks to you,
spell.
you don't talk to him.
I have a whisper spell, isn't that
Good.
like world over?
Yeah, but the person has to be a willing recipient of the spell.
Yeah, he's not going to want to hear.
I will make him a willing recipient.
Oh, well, that answers
I
all
double
need.
dog dare you to fucking try that, Mike.
Calabog will shit down your throat and we'll all stand back and go.
It won't
Yeah.
matter. He'll be half a world away.
He will kill you.
When he comes back.
He will
When he
find,
gets back, you are so dead.
but
Can't I at least ask him?
you realize you ask for a very ancient and powerful magic, right?
I understand. I'm on a quest to retrieve these arrows if I must.
You'd probably... He screws up his face for a second, eyes scrunching. Find one in a ruin somewhere would be my best guess. Anywhere that they are above ground has almost certainly already been looted and retrieved.
So we have to find a ruin underground.
Or some sort of unpillaged ruin would also work, but good luck finding that.
Much thank you, Slan.
He bows to you and resumes cleaning his weapons and armor.
Talk to Sealock. He knows everything. He's old as shit.
Does
That is
Sealock
true.
actually know anything, Paul?
Oh, one second. I gotta answer Sam's question. It'd take you a while to develop them, but if you have the idea down, it shouldn't be that hard for you to figure out a way to make it work. On the other hand, it's going to be trial and experimentation and very loud, so you may want to warn your teammates beforehand.
Nah, they're fine.
Motherfucker. We are not fine.
All right. I'm noting down your progress on the research here. It'll take you a while. You have no exact idea as to when it would be completed, but given your previous work with guns, you'd estimate at least a month.
What if I had Michael help me in some way?
If you
Is that
explain to him
possible?
what you're trying to do, it'd probably cut down your research time by about 30%, given what time he can give to help you.
Come here, Michael.
I don't really have anything else to do.
You mean other than constantly search for bits of obscure lore?
I can hold off.
Alright, so you were
I
saying
am our.
you guys can
I
talk
am-
real quick.
Jake, what was the
I
name
like-
of him again?
Who, Sealock?
Sealock. There you go. That's all I need to know.
Be
He
right back.
steeples his hands. No, I guess. Both of them just walked away. It's gonna be a little while.
Hmm.
Oh, you didn't walk away. Okay. I just saw Jake get up and walk away.
No, I'm
so.
still here. I gotta talk to Sealock. See if he
Uh,
knows anything.
he thinks for a second. Presumably, I'm going to agree with Slan. You would have to find a ruin untouched by
Raiders.
looters. You have to
Should ask
understand,
Michael for that.
even for people who don't know what they are considered highly enchanted and valuable. The Church of Peeler may have one, but I doubt they would give it to you lightly.
Hmm.
So they
May
would
have
clean
to
out
sick-
their basement
I may
for
have
them.
to sick Waterloo on them.
I think they owe us
Lady
a favor.
They owe
Waterloo's
you
a
a
little bit more.
20,000 GP favor.
Yes.
Waterloo is a little. Wait, what about 20,000 GP? What?
It's at least a +5 arrow.
Oh, damn.
It's an artifact that was wielded by a god.
Yeah, I might have to sick Waterloo on him. Go get him. Just go in there and rough him up a little bit. He's the insane one.
Regardless, Calibog almost certainly has one in his possession, and if he does not, he certainly knows where to find one given his connection with Kedest.
Maybe I shall be able to work a deal with him since I have helped him with his issue at hand.
He will likely not give it to you, but he'll tell you where it could be found, almost certainly, given your persuasive skills.
Thank you.
Waterloo's persuasive skills.
Yes. Shall
To be
bring him
honest,
along.
you're not very persuasive.
I accept that.
I was
Under the
Calibog,
table
I would
banter.
like deck Waterloo. Just like, this guy is an ass. He's like, all those is like talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eventually they're gonna get sick of Waterloo.
I
know what I wanna know, and I shall go back and sleep.
Waterloo, in all honesty.
So, Carter, you had something to say to Bobby today?
I was just asking him to help me.
All Mike
Finding out
knows
how
is
to-
local knowledge. He wouldn't know anything about the arrows, I assume, right?
Mike has
Can you,
a
like-
shitload of
I know, 'cause I
knowledge.
have-
You realize
Can you
that
read
all
books
wizards...
about
Hold
it?
on, one second.
Would I know
What?
because I have that plus?
Do you have a
I think
knowledge
seven-
religion? Are you
I
trained?
have knowledge. One second. I have.
She should have knowledge religion. She's a cleric.
I have
I'm just
knowledge
thinking-
history, and then it says knowledge.
So you're probably not trained in any of those. By the way, Mike is... You realize that all wizards get is for, like, their possible skills is concentration and, like, all the knowledge skills? Wizards know a lot.
Well, then we can see if Mike knows anything or if Lady J knows anything.
On the other hand, he is actually untrained in knowledge religion.
I have
Jesus
knowledge
fucking
history
Christ,
though.
guys.
Isn't
History
it
would probably work.
Yeah, I
It
have
would
a
help
plus-
though if you could get some assistance from
Jake, by the way, game plan.
Yeah.
Church of Pelor might have one of these arrows I'm looking for.
Noted.
Go. I don't want to
really-
have. I don't want to have to sick Krevin, but I may have to.
Got it.
nobody on your team is trained in knowledge religion. This is pathetic.
I'm a paladin. I have knowledge religion.
You get a +2 bonus, but that doesn't mean you're trained in it. Okay, Lady J, make a history roll.
1 second. What would that roll be?
Whatever you want.
Presumably whatever your history modifier is.
Well, I know what that is, but what die?
Cough. I have
20?
2 ranks in
if
it.
I ask you to
Cough.
make a check, it's almost certainly going to be a d20 each time.
Okay.
There's a shadow in the background of yours. What the fuck? Jake's got shadows in his background. It was a little weird.
18.
You have no idea.
Oh, okay.
All that you can figure out about it is that the arrows are considered pretty valuable, and that the Church of Pelor killed Very Kedest some 4,000 years ago during the last Age of Scales, which
Hold on.
Jeebus.
Jake, get to it.
Alright.
caused worshippers of Very Kedest to fucking...
Apparently, I know even less
Pelor.
somehow. Holy shit. Okay.
Although, if you had to make a guess, given that he spent a decent amount of time in the city of Koravash, that'd be the first place to look.
Okay. Jake, you're coming with me on that one, by the way, because Calibog might know something about that as well, and I need your charismatic godness.
Well, when you put it like that. And by the way, Paul, I do have 2 ranks in knowledge religion.
You do. Go ahead and make a roll.
Yes. Every time I try to say
Crit!
it,
Crit! 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 Crit!
Okay, so it's d20 plus 3.
Crit! 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 Close enough to a crit.
Let's see here.
I want ice cream!
I want
Very
ice
Kedest
cream.
was known to spend a significant amount of time in the town of Koravash. And notably, he was an assassin for a decent amount of time there. So if you were lucky, maybe you could find some of the arrows there.
What, none of you guys didn't know that? Though that was pretty common knowledge.
He's a 4,000-year-old dead illiterate lizard man.
Thought it was common knowledge.
Then I know where I'm going. I'm going to that town.
I'll go
Well,
with
it's
you.
too bad the town was obliterated some
Son of a
10
bitch.
years
We're going to
after
the
they
ruins.
left by the dragons.
Is it underground?
Presumably, it's been buried by the sands of time.
We're going.
Can I roll to see if I know knowledge of it?
Well, wouldn't I know where that
Mike
town
would
is?
probably be the best person
Mike,
to ask
find it.
that.
Don't fail me this time.
Me?
Mike's our highest roller. You can roll
Knowledge
too.
history. Go ahead and roll, Mike.
You too, babe.
I
Oh, he
know.
wins.
Ooh.
Secrets. He knows everything.
You mentioned the town and my
Yeah.
ears perk up.
Despite,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
despite
And he role
the
plays it
fact that
perfectly.
Korobosh's locations have been lost to the years over, time. Has been lost to civilization over the years. Based on your assumptions and your reading of ancient hidden lore that you're probably not supposed to have, and would probably get you excommunicated from the Church of Bakab anyway.
Yeah,
It is somewhere within the Hool Marshes. Or what used to be the Hool Desert.
Great, more lizard people.
Hey, you know who probably knows where them arrows are? Calbog probably knows where them arrows are.
Yep, that was one of the things Paul told me. So we have to find Calabog or wait
He
for him to
probably,
get
Calbo
close.
probably asked you to sell a soul to him for an arrow.
Probably. Sell your soul for a
Fuck,
plus
is-
5.
Warlock's evil, but he's not a dick.
Yeah, no, and
So, Mike, you want to help me? on
pretty
this
sure we could
research?
barter with Calbog. And
I
besides,
mean, my character doesn't
He
have
owes you a favor, too.
yeah, no, he does owe us a favor because we were supposed to get sweet loots for killing Ambermead from him.
Oh yeah, we never got the loot from Ambermead.
Yeah,
That'd be
that's
cool.
pushing it though. Paul straight up told me that arrow is worth 2,000 GP.
20,000.
20,000
You're off by a
GP.
factor of 10.
Sorry.
No, I mean he owes us loot anyways for killing.
Well,
him.
that's just a standard market value for somebody looking for a +5 arrow of slaying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he's just gonna give me. All right, here you go. You get 20,000
Well,
GP.
presumably he would want you to retrieve it and return it to him.
But no.
Yeah, I wouldn't even talk.
I need to
him
return
about
it to a church. I need to return it to a temple.
Or somebody directly associated
Avatar
with
of Vari,
it.
yes. But I don't
we
think
should just get loot from
I don't think
Calabog.
he is an Avatar of Vari, but
He is a prophet. He's kind of the second coming, you know?
we'll see because we either need to return it
You
to
need
a
to make a
temple
knowledge
god.
religion check while in his presence to determine if he meets the signs. And above that, you need a knowledge arcana check to even fucking recognize the
Got it.
prophecy in the first place.
Right.
I have Arcana.
Go ahead and
Yeah.
make a roll.
I think I have Arcana. Let me double check.
Because I need it to directly
Yeah, I
to
do
the
have Arcana.
Avatar of Vari, assuming you can find him.
I might. Something? Maybe.
The Avatar prophecies rely on the fact that eventually any god that has been slain in combat will eventually choose a follower to be his or her agent in the world, who will be at least somewhat physically similar to the god's human or mortal form.
What was his mortal form? You never told me that.
You'd need a history check for that.
Tails
You want me?
probably
I'll do it too.
Everybody, both you people roll. History people roll.
Mike
Fighting.
he was a lizard folk of the Poison Dusk tribe.
Hey,
Killed
Calabog's
many
the
people.
Poison Dusk tribe, and he's killed a lot of people.
What
How-
was his physical stature?
How tall was he?
Unnaturally short, possibly stunted by magic cast on him in his youth.
Wow. I think we know who the fucking Avatar of Verikitis is.
Well, given that as far as most scholars can tell, this is a pretty much a blatant, bold-faced lie, since none of the avatars have been seen in the last 4,000 years.
It would
the
also
last time
explain
the
why
boss
he's
got
such a
killed.
fucking boss.
Yeah,
Who?
what? Calabog.
Remember, Paul was like, if you guys fight him, you're just gonna die. Don't do it.
Well, I didn't put it that directly, but yeah.
He dropped many hints that
He
said,
would pimp slap
"Don't
us
do it."
across the grounds.
Okay, when we eventually become badasses, I'm talking like level 10, we need to go fight him. Just
I'm
for
not
the
killing
fun of
Calbog. Fuck that.
yeah, I'm not gonna fight Calabog.
it. Why not?
Although he does have a pretty, if he has a pretty fucking major beef with the Church of Pelor.
At least.
Yeah.
Since, they tortured and killed his god.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
You can kill a
Not
god.
our fault.
Honestly,
Well, he ascended afterwards. And then
They do
laid
go
the
talk to
unholy
him about that.
smackdown on,
I wouldn't go, Jake.
well, you need
Jake's
somebody
gotta
with a
go.
decent diplomacy check.
Don't I have a decent? But I'm also Church of Pelor.
Yeah.
Pelor is the problem. That's
No,
the hook in the
Pelor
story.
is the solution.
Can I try and convince Lady Jade to denounce her faith?
No.
No.
What? She would literally lose all her powers if she did that. Her powers are divinely granted by Pelor directly.
Oh, that's stupid.
Numb
You don't
nuts.
choose to become a cleric.
Well-
P-Lord chooses you.
She
to
can
be-
denounce her faith as long as you give up all forms of wizardry.
Yeah, there we go.
Actually,
You could become a bard.
No.
I know, I'm joking. Don't worry.
Okay,
on.
so let's see. I'm looking at the shops here, Paul. What is the curio shop?
The curio shop is a magic item shop, probably not the best place to sell artwork.
Okay.
The museum wouldn't be a terrible place to sell artwork, given that, artwork, museum, ancient lizard man relic.
All right. Yep. Let's do it. I'm gonna head there with the
Jake,
stuff.
you should move your video
You
shit
should
second.
take me, because I have probably the best knowledge of what it might be worth.
It's
Other-
like half
One of you guys
your-
really needs to get at least one rank and a praise at some point. Jesus.
Is that a pally skill?
No.
No.
I didn't think so.
I have +2 in appraise. Does that count?
I think it's a
That's
cross.
just your natural talent. Do you have any ranks in it?
No.
Sadly, no. Oh well.
Wait, the praise is a bard skill?
Yep. Bard rogue.
I love
If you're a
how
scumbag, you probably
bards
have
can
some.
eventually become the "you are now my friend."
Pretty much. I mean, honestly, you might want to ask Teo next level to pick up like 6 ranks in appraise or something.
Might be a good idea. All
I could do that.
right. Well, let's head to the
You
museum
could,
then. With
but it'd be
this.
cross class. Sorry.
Let's head to the museum with this artwork.
One second. I gotta check to see if the gunslinger's proficient in appraise because they might well be. Sorry. You're gonna head to
Okay.
the museum?
We're gonna head to the museum, and everybody just peer at your skill sheets right now. Since we don't have a praise, I want people who can make good
I
sense
have a
motive
praise
check.
+2.
Hey,
That's
I'd
just your
like
natural
to.
talent. You're pretty smart. Rogues and sorcerers know how to do it on average, as do bards.
Wizards
It may be
don't.
it may be worth it to hire an expert who knows appraise, and keep him on staff, perhaps as a barkeep or something.
That would be good. Or a housekeeper.
We need
What?
to find a barkeep.
Someone who
Period.
knows how to barkeep and identify really
We need
awesome
to find an intelligent person that will be our barkeep.
I volunteer reluctantly.
Wanted
Teo,
barkeeper with
Your
several
house building
years
is
of
still
knowledge.
currently under
Who also has
construction, right?
Yeah, we're not actually open yet, dude.
This is what the place will look like in a month or two after Sam finishes constructing his gun.
Oh, I thought it was already like that.
His gun of epic destiny.
Epic destiny! Yeah!
All right, so
Seriously,
okay, but anybody who can make a decent sense motive check, and
What is
would
that
be-
related to? Intelligence or wisdom?
That sense motive is whiz.
Okay, you probably want Andrew then.
I don't think I can. Why would I want to be there?
I mean, theoretically,
Doesn't
Carter
Rangers
is
use
certainly
wisdom?
busy working, but normally
we
he'd be a
don't
good
use
person to
wisdom.
take with you.
Who uses wisdom then? What is?
Clerics, druids,
Clerics,
fine
druids.
spellcasters use it.
my sense
Yeah.
motive is +1, and that's because of my wisdom is
I have
+1.
+3 since motive.
I'm
That's
good
not
for
terrible.
spotting
You're
shit,
certainly
man.
busy constructing shit.
I'm good at using
Kinda
rope, searching, riding, and moving silently, and hiding and shit like that.
Are Jess's skills correctly allocated here?
I think
I don't
so.
think they are.
Yeah, because so you're not a human, so you're only missing 6 skill points. Looks like.
You're
Okay.
not- oh yeah, you're a half.
Can you tell me where I should put them? Or you put them in and I'll just...
I can't edit it. You have to ask Andrew.
Okay.
You do
Andrew,
it.
can you do it, babe?
Why do I have to do it? Why can't you do it?
Fine, and tell me where I should put
Okay.
it.
Okay. 1 minute, please. Breathe in. Breathe out.
Yeah, let's just keep this session moving. We can do all this skill allocation later.
You're gonna level up in like half an hour here, and I'm just gonna guide you all through it because I don't have much planned for tonight. So
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so
I would
Can I
recommend.
just
Oh,
ask-
you already had diplomacy max.
can I ask Carter to maybe take 5 on making them guns and come with me to the museum?
You gonna set down your hammer and
Michael.
anvil there?
If Michael keeps researching on my scatter shot that I want to do, or some sort of
I
research
mean, Michael
on
ain't doing much else. He's becoming a fucking couch potato just by being ripped as hell.
A small beer belly forms.
it. He's not really saying anything, but alright.
Mike,
Michael!
Mike, fortitude save.
Oh! Fortitude modifier.
I'm
plus
fucking with
3.
you.
No! Guys! Oh!
That's actually
Okay, that's enough.
fine. Mike, agree to what Sam says.
Just say agreed.
Mike, Sam is attempting to research a sort of form of buckshot to put in his pistol. You gonna help him with that?
I know shit all about metalwork. Like, literally.
For a
Your books
fee.
guide you through everything.
Well, I mean, you're pretty smart, so that helps
No.
regardless.
Maybe if you teach me how to use one.
Maybe if you suck my dick, you can lose one.
It's
Tip.
better.
I
I mean, it's an exotic weapon. Okay, so you're going to the museum?
Here, back. Mine's already
Can
done.
I actually learn how to shoot a
All right.
Michael, honestly, I don't think I could teach you how to use these guns.
I'm
Your
asking
character may not have the aptitude to do so. You need to take an exotic weapon proficiency just to do it.
I am a wizard and get a shit ton of extra skills.
Or maybe you could just be completely stoked, Mike, with the fact that you have like 8 wands in your fucking jacket. Like you're like
Dude,
that. You're like fucking
He doesn't wear his
old
Just
jacket.
the
guy.
guy
He's
in
got a
the
little
trench coat
bucket
in the corner,
sitting
and
by
he's
his
like,
desk, which has like.
No, I have. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you're like
I
the
have-
guy from the
I have,
Boondock
like,
Saints.
A
You just
strap
open-
around my chest of like.
Yeah, and you're just like
wands that I
fucking
insert.
wand, fucking dropping wands on the
Pretty
ground and
cool,
shit.
right?
Just-
Are you buying or are you selling?
What do you buy?
What is salad?
Straight down.
Exactly.
so Mike, if you could just be awesome and just watch it and study it, be sweet.
Just read the books that he's passed you, which is essentially a half-scrolled note on how to shotgun.
Hey, a gun would be
Carter
better
may be
than
a
my
smart man,
freaking.
but he ain't one for that, none of them fancy book talk.
Yes. All right, so
You're
my
going to the
homeboy
museum.
and my homeboy in the duster and I go to the museum.
This is actually one of the bigger and cleaner buildings in Saltmarsh. It's made of white marble and is vaulted sort of neoclassically, despite Rome having never existed in this universe. There's a wrought iron gate in front of the premises, although it also seems to be fairly heavily guarded. You can see guards every 10 to 20 feet.
Got it. Okay, so we're gonna walk up, and we're gonna just I don't know. We're gonna go through the proper channels to go
museum is carved above the entrance, but you're going to hit up the receptionist. There's a receptionist at front, and there seems to be small children milling around some sort of school group.
Yes.
This is a bit more high class than some of the circuses you've seen, but not by much.
Yes. Gonna tell the kids the importance of staying in school and praising Peeler.
Why you feel all?
How do you feel?
Praise Peeler.
Phoenix.
I really shouldn't be saying that, considering my god already kind of hates me. Like,
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
for
watch.
stealing shit from his library.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
you
kind
didn't
of
feel
douche.
it. You're just an accomplice.
Well,
I'm
I
gonna-
know that. Hey, I never knew they were stolen.
While I'm in the process
showed
of
up.
telling the small children the virtues of being a very
Can I
dutiful
help you?
worshiper of Pelor, Carter can talk to the receptionist.
What am I doing again? To be honest, Jake, out of game, really quick.
We are
You're going
here
to talk to the receptionist and trying to sell them some pieces of artwork.
Yeah, we're trying to sell them some artwork.
And so, what do you need me for?
You're
To intimidate shit guard if something goes wrong.
yeah,
I would go with, but I really don't think I'm needed for anything here.
Intimidating is +6, but alright.
Well, you're
Intimidating
also
someone's fun at the best idea when you're trying to sell them something, but honestly,
you're
they're more like-
needed. You're also needed for
You're
good.
gonna buy it, or you're gonna.
Oh my god, Michael, shut up. I'm trying to listen to what he said.
You're here for your sense motive checks.
Are you talking to me?
Because no, I'm talking to Sam. You're here for your sense motive checks because if they do try to rip us off, since we have no one to appraise for us, we need to know if they're lying or not. And I'm just not going to be the only one who's going to go, "Are you lying?" And then if I fail the check, then we're fucking we lose money. So you're here as a back.
Yeah, you've got the second highest sense motive in the entire party.
So you're doing the talking and I'm doing the...
You're just standing down there and it's like, stop fucking lying to me.
Alright, sounds good.
You lie to me again, I'll cut your nuts off.
But I'm currently in the process of trying to tell children the virtues of Pelor, so talk to the receptionist and get this whole ball rolling.
I guess I'll talk to the receptionist. And what
She's
am I
a short,
saying?
sort of plump woman with glasses on and a great big smile.
Hello, dearie.
Oh my god.
How are you doing?
That reminds me, in the Fallout RPG, I want to play a crazy old woman who thinks that it's still pre-war times, so that's not the point.
Yeah,
We're doing a Fallout RPG?
I'm doing a Fallout RPG, so I don't have to DM all the time.
Oh.
Yes.
Alright, so the receptionist has asked you what you need.
I have a few items that I have to sell.
She looks at the silk mask you're holding out in your hand and turns, I'll be right back then.
Alright.
She sort of scurries and waddles off into a back room behind a curtain.
Alright, and as the group of children begins to walk off, I go, now remember, praise Pilar. I walk up to Carter, and I'm like, alright, so where are we at?
Just send her the items and she's going to check on them and see what...
All in.
An old man with a beard and a scar over his eye steps out and looks at the mask and smiles. Hello there. I
How
heard
you
you had
do?
something to sell to me.
Yes.
What are you buying? What are you selling?
I slide forward the mask, the
Sits down at the table. He pulls out from
gem
behind.
neck. Well, really, the mask is the only one still here.
Let's sell it one by one.
All that shit is valuable, so.
Just in case.
It is all valuable, but might be a better places to sell it.
Jake.
Yeah.
Just send it one by one. Don't just put it all out there.
No, alright, I'll just slide the mask first and hold on to the sack with the other shit in it.
Too
He
late, bitch.
pulls out a set of spectacles and puts it on and inspects the mask carefully. This is a quite interesting piece of Koravash artwork. You're selling this, yes?
That was our plan.
I would estimate about, on average, 500 GP on an open market. Possibly more in a specific collector, but around here you're not going to get any better than that.
I mean, at auction, this thing could go for like a few thousand, but I mean, like, I gotta make a
Among
profit.
dedicated collectors.
I gotta
Now,
make a profit, you see.
well, we do know some dedicated collectors. Cough, the Lizard Folk Embassy, cough. We could probably sell it to them for about 700.
You want me to sense motive just in case?
Oh, you
yeah,
need to
I'd
roleplay
make
this
a-
shopkeeper as the guy from Pawn Stars.
So I'm gonna sense motive, right?
Do
I'll
it.
give you about 25 cents for it, no less.
Yep.
And a token for some half-off KFC.
Yep. All right. So yeah, let's both. Sense,
That was horrible.
That was pretty
What's that? What's that? You got a rifle from the Civil War?
The demon lord hiding under the form of a pathetic old man.
What?
He's telling the truth as far as you can tell.
What's that? You have a bayonet from the Revolutionary War? I'll give you about 50 cents.
50 cents?
I mean, there's not exactly much market for this thing. Most
I'd
of
have to
it-
do a lot of repair work
I
on
mean,
Oh my
this.
God.
I'm gonna have to do a lot of repair work, man. I gotta restore this, and it's gonna
All right.
sit on my shelf for a while.
cut the shit for a while.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna take the mask and now we're gonna slide out the harp of teak with gems. in it. Harp
Well,
gem.
somebody
Teak
inlaid
wood
gems.
inlaid
It's
with
teak
gems.
wood. Teak.
He looks at this chintzy, trashy, and overall gaudy-looking item with a sort of distasteful eye, but he notes the construction. This is easily the most gaudy thing you have ever owned. And that includes the time you had a cap inlaid with gold thread.
That's true. Look good at me on prom though.
650 gold for this priceless, beautiful...
Is he telling the truth,
Right.
Paul?
Yep, he's 100% telling the truth.
Cool. All right.
I mean,
we
he
will,
may be trying to lowball you a little bit, but if he is, it's less than 10%.
Right. We know. Carter and I look at each other and share a look that say, "We know." All right,
All
and
the
then
times to roll double crits.
Dem crits.
yeah, I know, right?
You're all gonna roll ones for like the next 6 things, right?
Yep. And the last thing, which was that sapphire necklace. Yes, sapphire.
He gazed at this thing with wonder as he handed it over. You're probably gonna have a better time with a jeweler than with me, honestly.
That's what I
He flips
thought.
it over.
What if we
It's
took the harp to the
fairly
door?
recent make. I would say constructed less than 10 years ago. Probably as a gift for someone, but he shrugs. I can't make any real guesses.
Okay.
If I had to estimate its market value, though, based on the quality of the materials and the construction, I'd estimate about 1,500 GP.
Alright.
This is a very nice piece, by the way. Where did you find this?
Carter.
It was given to us as a gift.
Yeah,
You're
Carter,
gonna
you're the one who
pawn
can
it
lie
off?
here.
It was given to us as a gift.
He looks at you for a second, not really believing you, but not willing to pursue it any further.
We are attempting to open a business, and that ain't cheap.
Understood. You two have a nice day now, then, if you're not going to sell me anything. Or...
We will sell you... Would he be willing to buy the pendant?
We
I
might want to
think for
see
a
if the
second.
jeweler
Why don't we
would
see
give
the
us more.
jeweler first?
We can see the
or-
jeweler. I'm just asking if he would be willing to buy the pendant.
I would be willing to buy this, but most likely it'd be as a personal gift and probably for a bit less than that.
Okay. So we'll keep the mask because we can probably sell that to the lizard folk for a little bit more than he's willing to give us. And
The
he
harp
can-
is a piece of ancient Magna Santi construction, but you're not sure if
I
that
think we should
really
hang that
needs
up on
to
our wall. That should look real pretty.
real person.
be. Also
No.
kind of attract thieves.
Yeah, well, let's just
Then
sell
we'll
that
kill
harp.
them.
The harp,
Yep.
he pulls out a small bag of gold pieces. 1 moment, this is the first 100 gold. If you give me a moment, I must retrieve some more.
All right, and we hum the Jeopardy theme as he counts out the gold for it.
He comes back with a much larger box of gold pieces that he opens to show you.
He's trying to lure us
1,400
in.
gold pieces. There's another
Cool.
100 right there.
All right, we count it. I'm sure
It
it's all
takes you a
there.
very long time.
Yeah.
He's one short, but you know.
I'm
Alright,
taking
we-
that into account.
All right. Well, we tell him have a nice day, and then we'll head over to the gem crafters.
It's pretty early in the morning now, by the way. You'd
Okay.
estimate it's around 11. So not
Hey.
actually really early in the morning, but fairly early in the day.
All right. So we we walk inside the gem crafters, and we put the necklace on the table in front of the guy and say, "So what's this worth?"
1 moment. I have to make some rolls here. Page them my notes. Check Reddit. And my email,
Masturbate
don't forget my
furious.
email. Rod
Bust a
like
quick
picks it
nut.
up and again from behind his cage screws in his little jeweler's monocle thing. You want to sell this, right?
That was the game plan.
Voice acting Paul. The best DMM of all.
700 GP. Easy.
Sense them motives. Fuck.
It's okay, I'm probably not going to do any better.
You guys
Nope.
suck.
He's telling the truth as far as you know, and they're not. It takes him about 20 minutes for him to search through his money.
Can I,
Once I
like,
scroll up and
can I be like-
see them back-to-back crits.
Nerf
can I,
ball,
like,
brother.
intimidate him by, like, saying, you wouldn't lie to us now, would you? Or no?
You could.
I mean, would that be a bad idea?
It wouldn't be a terrible idea, but if you fail, it might get you kicked out.
Okay, I think
Well,
we
he's
should
trying to
do
rip us
this.
off anyhow. Get him.
Get him,
Don't
Sam.
worry, man. If it was a 75-year-old lady, I'd be right there with you helping. And he fails harder.
Hmm.
I'm not even. I'm gonna pretend that wasn't a threat because it sure didn't sound like one.
This time, with feeling, Sam.
How about this time? Ha ha!
Ha ha!
Feel like a threat now, bitch? Pulls out his gun.
God,
God, dude.
he blew his wad. Slowly recovered.
No, why would I be lying to
Remember
you?
that conversation we had, Carter? Beware.
I guess I'll have to
Gabriel and
make Jake look
Corvus
like
gave
an
you
idiot.
a bit of information. Remember it.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to the guy. Listen, we just had this appraised for 1,500, wasn't it, guys? Yeah, 1,500. Yeah.
Well, 1,500. Well, the problem is I sold you the harp for the wrong amount, so I switched the amounts.
Oh shit.
The harp was supposed to be 700.
Oh, so he's not fucking with us.
He's not fucking with you.
God
See,
damn it.
you gotta tell us that, Paul.
Good job, Jake.
Yeah, I thought it was worth 1,500, and then this motherfucker's like 700. And I'm like,
My
oh
apologies.
hell no.
That DM tricking the shit out of you. I'm gonna
Gold
secretly
idea.
change the prices. Ha ha!
Oh!
Now we will get Carter kicked out of the town because he pistol whipped a man in cold blood. All right, then I say.
You know how we feel about pistol
We have no
whipping,
reason
sir.
to doubt you. We will.
Hey, the pistol didn't help last time.
Yeah, we'll.
I can't offer you all gold pieces. I don't have that much money. I don't keep that much money around, but I can offer you an equal amount of
Jewels.
gems if that would help.
Yeah, there we go.
In diamonds, if you wouldn't mind.
Would
Should we,
rubies
should we
work?
do that with our
Rubies?
1,500?
Rubies?
Diamonds at the moment.
Rubies would be legit.
You wait for 15 minutes in the waiting room as he goes back, and you can hear shouting in the distance as he shouts for people to get him the fucking gems, morons. He comes back out, all smiles, and a velvet bag in his hand.
Sweet.
He slides it outwards and pours it out behind the bars for you to see it.
Should we check, make sure that it's worth 700?
This guy's been pretty upfront. Yeah, go ahead, check.
What would you do if that says lower?
Tell him we know it's
That's
we know
an
it's
untrained
shit
phrase.
cut your big toe off.
I mean, that would be an untrained phrase. So.
Go for it. You can do a praise untrained, it's just pretty inaccurate.
I think I have like
Mike, continue reading.
Gotcha.
I have +2 in a brace.
That's just like.
That's your base score, easier and smart.
So what am I doing since motive or what?
Roll 1d20 plus 2 to see if they're actually worth that much. That's not bad. You'd assume they're worth about 700 gold, yes.
Okay.
He is the owner of the Gem Crafter Shop, and we do a lot of business with this guy. In the past week, he's seen us like 3 times.
He has.
Each time holding a stupid amount of money.
Yes.
He's probably gonna like come loot us one day.
By the way, before we leave, I have a quick question for you.
He leans
do you
back. Yep.
do you know anybody with excellent appraisal skills who might be looking for work?
As a bartender.
I could.
And has bartending skills. Cough. You hear Corvus' voice echo through your head.
And Lady Drake.
That's a very specific thing. Yeah, do you know somebody who can identify diamonds, but at the same time make
I
the
hope you
meanest
know. I'm
martini
gonna-
ever?
I hope you know I'm gonna fucking level up and put all my points into bartending knowledge and fucking.
And never go on an adventure again.
Yeah, the thing is, though, is that the bartending can be done by anybody, but they're hiring an expert for when they're not there.
I don't know why you guys are trying to cock block me so bad on this one. Just let me do it. I want to
What
do
are you
it.
gonna? Are you gonna stay behind when we go on an adventure then?
I mean, no.
Then we need
We can-
somebody.
Yeah, then we need to
You can
find
have-
a jail.
Dude, you know, actual bars don't have the same bartender every fucking night. We can get someone else too.
We're
It
not
doesn't
saying
matter.
you
Guys,
can't. We're
it's
saying we
double.
need one.
Tail, calm your ass
Exactly.
Hey,
They don't
guys.
always have just one. We need
I'd
another.
seriously not recommend putting it into bartending. I'd recommend putting it into appraise instead so they can actually rely on you for shit.
Hey
It's
guys,
called-
are you gonna
it's
need
called
me
a
for
joke.
anything else tonight?
Night, Mike.
Probably not.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry, Ted, you just sounded pretty fucking pissed. What's up, Mike?
Are you gonna need me for anything else tonight, or can I go finish up my work?
You can go finish up your work. We're going to level up in a bit here.
Okay, I can do that later. Just record how much XP I'm supposed to get, and I'll write it down at a later date. Okay.
You want someone who can appraise things and at the same time have a decent knowledge of bartending.
Seem like
Yeah, exactly. That's a pretty fucking
That's pretty
ridiculous thing.
fucking specific.
Yeah,
but
we can ask
He
a
thinks
guy.
for a second. Oh, I have an apprentice who was a drunk, but he got over it eventually.
Perfect.
that is perfect.
You never want an alcoholic serving
Yes,
drink.
you
I mean,
do.
But
swore off
he got
liquor
over
after
it.
he got thrown in jail for public drunkenness
Yes.
for a year.
And actually,
The
no,
eighth
because
time he'd done it.
alcoholics make the best kind of bartenders because they know what a good drink is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you guys do not know what the fuck you're talking about.
Dale, don't you have something to smoke?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he can smoke and play at the same time.
Okay.
I'm multi-talented.
Well, a
Good.
Tor Knud would probably be able to help you. Worked for me a couple of years ago. I think right now he lives in... I'm not sure actually where he lives right now. We don't exactly keep in touch, but he shouldn't be hard to find, especially if you put out a notice saying you're looking for somebody to be both an appraiser and a bartender. If our collie's currently out of a job.
All right, let's.
So if he's desperate, we can pay him not a lot of money.
I mean, hell yeah, no, we can pay him like 2 gold a month, and he will fucking shit at that opportunity.
I mean, experts do take a decent amount to employ, and he is a jewel cutter.
That is true.
What is an average wage of a decent bartender around here?
A decent bartender?
Yes.
The bartending
I'm
is going to be more on the side. It's more going to be the jewel cutting, honestly, that we're going to have to pay him
I'm
for.
getting all there, motherfucker.
1 second, I have to go over some shit here real quick. I'm searching through my source books.
Do we lock all our rooms?
Wouldn't it be about a gold a month because it's like just pretty common labor?
Well, no, that's just straight up labor. Like, if you want somebody to lift things and put them down. The average person is not going to work for minimum wage for a job that actually requires skill.
Well, here's the thing, though, is that most bartenders make money off tips, like IRL. They get paid a pretty low
Well, yes,
hourly
but you're
rate.
not hiring him to be a bartender. You're hiring him to be your appraiser expert.
Yeah.
Yes. Andrew was just asking
You
about...
assume that on average he would ask for about 4 to 5 GP a month. He may try to bargain you up.
That's not that bad.
I'll give him 5 GP.
You're almost certainly going to make more from the weaponsmithing and from the...
And if you give him more
And
money,
from the inn,
honestly,
like, we're
he'll-
gonna make more money if we get like a couple people to stay here.
There are actually specific rules for the business. So is your business mostly going to be an inn or mostly a store?
Mostly an inn because we've got so many fucking rooms to put out.
All right. Well, I'm just going to assume the store is a convenient way for you to sell shit.
Yeah, the store is just it's our gift shop.
Here we go. It's a gift shop.
I mean, realistically,
Everybody
what's
loves a +1 sword.
I mean, realistically, what's going to happen is adventurers are going to come around and they're going to want to buy some shit, and you're going to sell it cheaper than the blacksmiths.
Yep.
Oh, any way I can, like,
I am doing it.
instead of just crafting guns, is there a way I can actually, like, transfer to other things, too?
Yeah, it includes armor smithing and weaponsmithing, assuming you wanted to do that.
Yeah, you can make whatever
Like
you
I
can.
said,
The
it's the
skills
gift
you
shop.
developed are generalized from your time in a mining town. You just specialized a bit. You're better at making guns than you are at arms and armor.
But with some practice.
Okay, so tavern is medium, medium, high. Okay.
All right, so can we go track this mother down that he...
This is the city of Saltmarsh, so I'm just writing down some notes here real quick for your business.
Oh, by the way, we were going to...
Do you need me anymore?
No, we're going to go drop you and the money off, and I'm going to head over to the Lizard Folk Embassy.
Where's our safe, BTW?
It's upstairs. Check in the office. Where Sarian is currently standing.
Okay.
Anybody can put points into profession, right, Paul?
And yeah, with the exception
Okay.
of barbarians, but still.
Okay. Yeah, well, that makes sense. Okay.
So I'm gonna
well, I-
start back up on all my stuff again, Paul.
All right, you just keep hammering away.
Did Paul get any, or did Taylor, or Michael get anywhere on my research?
Well, I mean, it's only been a couple hours, but he's still searching for a method.
Okay.
I accidentally just deleted my fucking thing on for my entire left screen, and I don't know how to add it back.
Smooth.
Yeah, no kidding.
What did you just delete?
It's on my streaming program.
Does any of you guys have profession innkeeper?
No.
I just have a generic profession.
Well, you need to specialize.
Okay. I will become the innkeeper when we level up.
I have a profession +6.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I just
Profession AUM.
it doesn't say
I
You
profession
have to
plus
specify.
9.
what professions can I have.
Yeah,
I could be an appraiser, can't I? With that
Well, appraisal itself is a skill. Profession would be
Okay.
like any job that would not be particularly helpful, like not directly related to an adventure, like a tailor or a blacksmith or so on and so forth.
Okay. I'm gonna go look at stuff then.
All right, so let's see here. You guys do need and to buy the resources you need to get into the fucking tavern is going to be a bit more expensive. Keep in mind.
Oh yeah, we know.
You have the house that you need. You're going to need at least 5 employees total.
That's
They'll
legit.
be working for minimum wage
Yeah, no, we're just hiring
and live
people
on
we can
site.
trust and other such things.
To start setting up the routes, you're going to need at least 500 GP worth of materials and money, bribes, so on and so forth to get your business running.
Alright. Deduct that shit.
How much
from
was it?
500.
500
By the way,
GP.
I'm gonna head to the Lizard Folk Embassy with the mask. Anybody wants to tag along, tag along.
Yeah, I'll come with.
Carter's still working on his weaponry.
Don't
Slan is busy sitting in a corner and reading something in Draconic.
What's up, Salon?
He nods to you. I'm not really doing anything in particular.
Give him a bell and move
He
on
nods
in.
to you and continues reading.
Yep, move on into Sealock. What's up, Sealock?
Greetings, Waterloo. How are you doing today?
I am excellent. I have come across something that I think you will find interesting. I'm gonna bust out the mask at this point.
Sealock carefully takes it from your hands. Where did you find this?
In the cold, dead hands of Tobias Samuel.
We found it at your mama's house, bruh.
We found it at Ambermead's.
Thank you for bringing this to our attention. This is a highly priced, highly valued religious idol.
Yep. I'm, Alright, so just really quick, out of game, would you guys be peeved if I gave it to him for like 400?
No.
It's worth 500. Trying to keep nice with the lizard
Just
folk.
give it to him. I'm more concerned about the fact that there are 2 of me.
Yes. Corvus has become 2 people.
No, my other half.
That was you when you're level 1, by the way, so you probably don't want to use that.
Alright, how do you guys feel about me just giving him the mask?
We already said it's okay.
Okay, well I was gonna say for like 400, but... Alright,
That
we'll
reminds
just give it
me,
to him.
he taps on the side of his cheek. If Lord Evermead is dead, then I must talk to Calibog at some point.
Yeah, I should probably do that.
Well,
Slan
remember, he
didn't
said he's
tell
gonna
him?
give us a ward for...
Yeah, well, Slan didn't tell him. It was like, hey, Slan, where'd you go? Oh, went and hung out with Waterloo. It's tight. Go read my book now.
Don't worry about the blood all over that sword I was cleaning earlier. It's nothing.
It's nothing. It's not a big deal. Okay, so,
He takes the mask to your hands. We will not forget this.
I feel like this is just gonna create more good deeds that we... More, stuff we need in the end that'll help us, so...
yes, might help us in getting our hands on that arrow too. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well,
I think we should
all right.
rest for a month.
Yep. Let's just go back to the tavern, cue the music, and get to in an epic building montage.
Yeah, let's do epic building montage real quick.
Epic.
Cue Rocky theme.
You know, we just fucking.
I think
We also, yeah. Did we? We hire like some generic bullshit people to work there.
Yep.
2
GP a week. They're working at twice minimum wage.
Yeah.
Some random Mexicans.
Nice guy. Yeah, pretty much. And
You're gonna try to track down Etor.
yep, we do that in the month.
He agrees to work with you, and I have to write out the full list of his spells, but he does have a praise and bartender among his profession
It's
skills.
been a month. We need to seek out the little midget guy.
We Galdog or
No, the guy that worked for.
we just did.
Oh, that was him.
Yeah.
Wait, which guy?
The servant of Ambermaid.
Oh, Omar.
Yeah,
Omar?
Why
He's
do we need
actually about
Omar?
5'6". He's small, but not that tiny.
because why not?
Because why?
Because we just fucked up his last job, and he might be having one. Mr. Lawfully Good should feel bad.
Might be really pissed at us because we
Been a month.
That
Even
doesn't-
Paul said, "Wait a month."
Waiting a month
Other
would be the
lords in
least
town?
you could do it.
Go check.
He, from what you've learned from Omar, and he has worked for that family for 60 years.
Hey, he'll be okay.
might be a little mad.
Nope,
Possibly.
not a chance in hell.
Oh, sweet. Hey, on a side note, I was just looking up some more knowledge skills for cleric class, and I found one that detects thoughts. Can I use that in, like, my other knowledges?
It detects thoughts. Are you
Yeah,
talking
you
about
want-
spells, or
No, that's a
Here, I'll send it to you.
you can just tell me the name of it.
It just says detect thoughts. Here, I found it on there.
Must be a spell. Huh?
Detect secret doors.
Knowledge
detect
domain.
thoughts.
yeah. No, that's
You currently
Totally
work
something
with the
else.
sun and the light domains.
Oh,
So
okay.
you'd want to scroll up to those. Like you get a bonus, if I recall, to punching people in the jaw or whatever.
Where would I find that?
I use the hypertext D20 thing. Let me find it for you real quick. Spell list and
Okay.
domains, cleric domains. You have sun and good, if I recall.
Okay.
No, it's
Sun
healing
domain.
and
Oh, look.
strength.
Healing and strength.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's what we enter in.
Yeah, healing and strength. My bad. 1 second, I'll find it for you.
Thank you.
Here's healing. And here's strength.
Thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean
No
to
problem.
interrupt.
I can stop I can cauterize my wounds with the end of my gun
Cauterize.
barrel.
Yeah, if you need to shoot your wounds shut.
So would I put this in my knowledge things then?
Oh, and
No, these are just your domains. Those are your